Testing sound. Hey guys, we are up. Thanks so much for joining us today. We'll be playing some Romancing Saga Universe, trying to farm the current event. Oh my gosh, my hair's just so bad now. I can see Alexander Ing here. Welcome, bro. Let me try to fix something here. I feel like this... yeah, this warning here is a little strange. Let me try to fix this configuration. No, it seems like I cannot fix that. Why can I? Marty is here as well. Welcome, Marty. Let me just try to fix something here. No, I cannot fix. The chat box should be working, but it's still not. We'll see if it gets working. Okay, I just tried to fix that. Let me share this link. Just remember the sound share. It's working here. Is it working for you? Garrafa is here as well. We are live. Also, I feel like we need to decrease the volume. This game has a very high volume. Yeah. We are live now for Grind and chat with ScherBR. Let me just post this so we can have more people to join us. Let's grind and chat with ScherBR, okay. Let me also post this on Saga Wiki Discord. Yeah. That's it. We can start. Yes, we can start. Garrafa is Alexandri. Oh, you have different names. Why you guys do that, man? I always get confused. I always get. Man, this winning song sometimes get in my head. Let me even reduce this volume a little. Oh my gosh. I like Saga's songs, but sometimes they just, well, stick into my head. Oh, let me see if the... Oh, no, it's not. There's a problem here with the image. Let me try to stick it. Yeah, it seems like it's now full. Nice. You know, no live stream without problems, right? I see a Russian name here that I never understand. Migdo Marcelo Scher? Marcelo Scher, are you part of my family, man? Maybe. Maybe you are. Marcelo Scher, there's a Marcelo Scher in my family. Samuel is here. Hello, Scher. Hello, everyone. Sucesso, primo. Não sabia que tinha de canal. Vi agora pelo seu Facebook, passando para desejar boas sensações. Good job. Sorry, this was PTBR. It's, yeah, it's a member of my family. He just said, success, cousin. I didn't know that you had a channel. I just saw it from Facebook. Just arriving to wish you some good vibrations. Good job. And thanks, Marcelo. We need to talk more. I don't have much content with my family. Need to do that more. SnowArk is here as well. What are you guys doing? Are you guys farming? Many people only have time to farm on the weekends. That's why we have this episode. What is this? Again in PTBR. Marcelo, this channel is in English because this game is just not... Oh, sorry, I'm speaking in English. PTBR again. Marcelo, this jogo é em inglês, e por isso eu falo inglês durante a live, porque a maior parte do jogo é jogado apenas por pessoas do mundo afora, né, mas não é muito famoso no Brasil. So back to English. Yeah, I was just saying that this game is not famous in Brazil, so that's why we make live streams in English. What's this? There's this thing here. Oh, go away. Go away. Oh, Pretinha is here. Oh my gosh. Pretinha wants to join the live stream. Like always. Right, Pretinha? But no. You don't help while I stream. Someone says I'm Spanish and I kind of understand Portuguese. You do? I don't understand Spanish. I really don't. I don't understand Spanish a little. I was training my Vagnus. Ouch, that was a lot of damage. And my Sensei. You know, we changed the channel's icon for Sensei. The Discord server icon, sorry. Oh no, Pretinha again, no! She tries to claim many times. Many times. She just wants some love. Who don't want love? But no, I'm streaming. Oh, Capivara's here. Ken says maybe we find ghosts in this grind and chat. No, ghosts were yesterday. HBO is here. Hello everyone. I amplified Grey Wheel Swing and Final Impress Lunar Blade. I love how snappy Wheel Swing Plus. Yes, that's a very good investment. I think I told you to do that in the past live stream, right? Or was it another person? I also have to train that Wheel Swing Plus, but I have to find a way to train that. But Pretinha does not want me to live stream. Matt says, I'm fairly new to the game. Should I just save up or and not pull into future banners? I got Dark and current banner and 3 Sith dupes. Ouch! You should stop a little. Yeah, you should stop a little. Because, what can I say? You got the best thing on the banner. We are probably receiving some very good banners in some weeks. And then, if you are a new player, you get more by summoning on banners that have at least 3 good styles. Well, Dark's banner has 2 good styles, Sith and Darky. But you get more value by summoning on banners with 3 characters. Right now, you could summon on the Summer banner for Silver and Final Empress, but they are not complete characters. I feel like Silver is, but Final Empress really need her inheritance to be better. So maybe you want to summon when you see a banner with characters that don't need inheritance. And Final Fantasy Legend is probably arriving very soon, and the characters there don't need inheritance, so it's easier for you. Silver says, Saints and saying your team make me want to pray for Final Fantasy Legend this week. I don't feel like it will be this week. I feel like they will start that on next week. Without counting this one, the next after the next, because they always start this month thing with a new thing, a new team. So far, we started this month with the summer team, so I feel like they will start next month with the Retro team. Talk about Saga 1 and Saga 2 Game Boy games. Kavar says, I'm still farming tower. You still, man, that is terrible. I hate that farming. I got the blue hair girl while her banner was here and 3 no's. Oh, you got the... Well, you got very good ones. Although, Vagnus is a very good, friendly character to play when you're starting an account. But you should stop when you get 2 characters from the banner, usually. Because, you know, the chances just drops when you get 2 of the banner. Let me tell you, you start the summon section by having 30% chance of getting a feature style. So when you got 1, you only have 20% now onwards, you get a non-duplicate. And then after that, only 10%, and that usually it's hell. People end up having to pity. So sometimes you have to skip a character if you get 2 soon. Let's say you got 2 of the featured styles in 5 pulls. I suggest you to stop. Unless the other character that you are missing is like overpowered. Characters always returns, and they may return with better styles that you don't have, and that may give you a more value. If you keep summoning every time, you just will not have chance to summon. And by using this method, you end up having more styles than just, you know, pitting every new banner. HBO says, yeah, it was me. I have Grey Wheel Swing Plus rank on the 80s, and I'm currently training. That's amazing, man. I wanted to get Grey, but he's still evading me. And now I don't want to use my Platinum tickets anymore, since I just saw Sif, and she's amazing. I know I'll be using her for a lot of time now, when I get her. So I'll be saving all my Platinum tickets that I'm farming here. So when she gets added to Platinum banner, yes, I will use them all. I really enjoy this new Sif. It's a shame that I cannot test her. Mitch-san is here saying, oh, hello, Sharon, everyone. Hi, man. Welcome. Let's drink a little of water. We will have at least one more live stream this weekend. I don't know if I'll be making another one tomorrow, because I'm trying to, well, purchase a new power supply, and I'll try to make more live streams to see if we can get something, because my electricity power has increased. I don't know why. My bills are probably some error inside the company, and they charged me like 3 times the value this last month, so I'm trying to, well, decrease the electricity cost in my house, and just figured that my almost 15 years old power supply is just too noisy. It was already too noisy, and it's a little too heat as well. I feel like this switching this part of my PC will decrease the electricity cost, so that's why I want to replace that. Also, guys, today, you guys will not be able to see, but my new table arrived. I purchased some new stuff, some new lightning effects, and also some other stuff for future videos. I'll be discussing some of the news of JRPG games, and I wanted to have a better desk, so I purchased this new table, purchased some new lightning, and I'll be talking about JRPG news, but only when I have the full thing ready. I also will try to replace my case, because my PC case is very old and ugly. But I purchased the lightning effects, man, it's pretty neat. They are arriving from China. When I purchase the stuff from China, it's so cheap. So it will arrive next week. My new table arrived, but I cannot, I paid it for them to mount, and it should be done next week as well. So I am trying to reach the next month and start new content. I know I always say that, but this time I'm trying for sure. I just wanted to have a better desk to have a, you know, a better angle when talking about stuff, because I don't have a very good, what can I say? I don't have a very good or beautiful place to record stuff. If you guys see my webcam, I'll show you. Look, I just switch a little and my green screen ends. A little and my green screen ends. I have a very small place to work, so I had to start investing in stuff so I can have a better place. This is my work now. Most of the time I just work with YouTube now. When I'm not working, I'm grinding like you guys. Also, guys, how about your day? Are you now on morning, or is it night in your country? Once you have max level units and you get additional style shards, do they become basic gold style shards? They don't, but you can sell those gold basic... sorry, let me rephrase it. They don't, but you have a place, let me show you, where you can sell these specific pieces to then trade for a different currency that can purchase the generic gold pieces. It may seem a little fuzzy when you say it, but it's actually pretty simple. Let me explain. Every time that you have more than enough to get a character to level 50, you go here on items, and you go here on sell all, go on style pieces, and the best thing to do is click here on sort and filter, and then you select by style level. So by clicking on style level, you see the pieces that you have are for characters that are already on level 50. So Golden Ball, as example, it's already on level 50. And all these other ones are already on level 50, so this is not needed. So you start clicking on all of them, like here. Yeah, I'm clicking on all of them. Let me click on all. And then after you click on all, you see that this total is increasing. This is the currency that you get when you sell these exceeding pieces. And then we will purchase some gold pieces with that. I cannot purchase because there's a limit. There's a cap, like you can get only 1,000 per month, and I got it already. Got it all. So let's click on all of them. Well, I have a lot. I didn't even know that I have that many. But that's easier to achieve with people that already played the game for a while, because they keep summoning. And in months that we receive many platinum tickets, we'll also be able to see how many you have. So, there are people that don't go to level 50, I do. Actually, you can stop with all or your S and A styles on level 42. Because that's where they give you the last mastery. Mastery in this game is a reward for having a character leveled up to level 42. It adds a little, very small bonuses to that specific weapon type that character uses. So most people will stop their A and S styles on level 42. Let me show you here where it's 42. So instead, you have to filter your ranks by S and A and only sell an S and A up to the point of 42. That's not what I do. But most people do that because they don't see much value by leveling up an A or S style to level 50. Well, they give you 50 gems once you level up a character to level style to level 50, but in the long term, I can tell you that after leveling up 200 styles, I got 10,000 gems in a whole year, so it may not be that important. So you can ignore if you're a new player and stop on level 42. But here, let's just finish this. You see, I sold 86 types of pieces, and I got 207,000 of this currency. It's called white crystal. Now I have more than 1,000. So with 1,000 per month, you can get 1,000 gold pieces. We go here on shop. Let's see. HBO says it's 4 PM for me. Oh, nice. A good time to watch a live stream. For US and West, most people are probably around 9 AMs and 10 AMs or things like that. Alex says, hi, share in chat. It's 3 PM and 25 on Spain. It's also a very good time to watch a live stream unless you are doing something else. Nice to see you here, Alex and LF Rock. How's it going? I was about to get dinner. Oh, you are about to get dinner, so very different time zone for you as well. Alexander says, I'm back fighting Tridon 2. I got 5 Assassin's Belt and get out. Same for me. So here, you see this gold piece part here. Every 1,000 pieces you get 1 gold piece. 1,000 white crystals, sorry. You get 1 gold piece. So if you have, like me here, I have 1 million, I can get 1,000 gold pieces. Yeah, you get many of this just by summoning with platinum tickets. That's the easiest way. Or if you are purchasing gems and, you know, doing this type of stuff. Platinum ticket, it's too costly to exchange. Like, see, 1 million only gives me 283. I will not be doing this. I suggest you only get the gold pieces and left this and save if you have extra. That's it. That's what you do with your exceeding pieces. Sounds confusing. Thanks for that information and showing me. Now, now I think you should understand. But if you don't, just ask. And if you don't understand during the live stream, you have anything you want to ask, please join our Discord server. There are many people that are always active and can help you out. Or just asking in any video. I always reply everyone. Yeah. So let's return and farm. I was farming with Liza, but Liza and Joe and Barthélemy are pretty maxed already. I don't know if I'll keep farming here, but still have some days. Summer events are ending. So that's what I was saying as well. Just look on this. There are 4 days left for everything related to summer. So when we get close to this ending, I feel like in 2 days, I feel like they will probably announce that something's coming. And it should be Final Fantasy Legends. Should be. We are still on the July month of summer, so... yeah. Good Measure says, wait, I didn't know I could sell all. I did 1 by 1. You did 1 by 1, man. What a waste of time, man. But thanks. Oh, Wozer is here saying, hey, Cher, feeling better? Yes, I am. I woke up way better today than I woke up yesterday. Yesterday, I woke up feeling like trash. Yes, I woke up feeling like trash, man. During the day, it was getting slightly better, but I took 3 naps during the day because... the problem for me is that I had a cold. Sometimes I get colds that never cure themselves. It feels like I'm always with a cold. That's because I have something that I don't know how it's spelled in English. It's rhinite. And that's worse when you have a cold. So, when I took the vaccine, I was with that code, so I don't know what happened with my body and just... I was already feeling me a little weak, and then I felt even weaker. I was taking naps to just try to feel if my body would feel better, but it was just feeling worse and worse. But today I'm a little better. I'm still not cured, I'm still not 100%, but I can work. I can live stream. How about you guys? Have you feel it worse since you got the vaccine or something? Will you summon today? No, today no. I don't have gems. I got my Darky already on the past live stream. I think you were not there, or were you? Good Measure says I only have level 14 for gun mastery. That's the hardest one to get, especially because most of the gunners are limited. Oh no, Pretinha, no, no. Ken is here. Hi, Thiago. Capivara. I spent everything on platinum tickets. You spent, Capivara, only for 280s? You may get a lot of wheels. No, Pretinha. Wheels and Thomas. I predict the Game Boy Saga games I will summon for Kami. Oh, many people want to summon for Kami. I also want because he has a very nice sprite. That's the same thing with Darky. I actually summoned for Darky because I like to have all the buffers in this game. I mean, all the good ones. I did skip Silver Emperor because I didn't feel like his intelligence debuff was good, because he's low intelligence and high coast, so I skipped him. But all the other ones... Pretinha! She wants to fight me. Why do you want to fight me? She wants to give a critical damage to humans. Give me attention, human. Give me attention. Right? She's the one that controls this channel. I'm just an employee. She doesn't want to leave me. Look, I tried to get her to leave and she just don't want to. Every new live stream, same thing. Unless she's sleeping. If she's sleeping, she leaves me. I also sold one by one to start, then one day I noticed the sell all button. Yeah, I feel like I also did that for the first times, yeah. Thiago says mine was Coronavac, so I only had minor side effects. Mine was also sort of Coronavac. I don't know why this happened to me, man. I feel like this was because I was a little sick before taking the vaccine. I don't have many SS styles to put on level 50. I still have 4k pieces. 4k pieces, man? Are you so unlucky, or you save your pieces or don't get them to level 50? Alex says I had a high fever the night after the second vaccine, but that's good. That means the vaccine was working. Yeah, they always say that. If you feel terrible or trash, it means the vaccine worked. Oh my oh, stop. Stop. The upcoming final island missions are Pierce Focused, Pierce and Sun, Pierce and Heat, Cold and Shadow, Pierce and Heat. My gosh! I didn't look on that, but you are right. You can see if you check. And that's why Dark is here. And that's also a good idea, HBO. If we get our Claudia and Jamil banner, that may be a sign. Imagine if they release UDX, Claudia, and Jamil right now, before we start the new banner for Saga Legends. I feel like this may happen. I feel like this may happen. Oh no, no! Stay on the couch. Yes. I feel like this may happen. They always do that. Remember when they released Katarina and was Katarina and Ferdinand? Yeah, Katarina and Ferdinand. They released stages that were weak to Slash. When they released Matriarch and Joe, there was weak to Sun and Heat. Yeah, I feel like this is a sign. You got it. We will get UDX, Claudia, and Jamil next week. I feel like, yeah. And then after that banner, we'll get Saga Legends. Who wanna place your bets? I feel like this is probably what's gonna happen. Aegis Fall now says, I think we will get one more banner before Final Fantasy Legend. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think too. Cavar says, guess I'm lucky with my pulls. More lucky than me, Cavar? Migdos is asking, what is the best weapon to use for Dark? Well, for Dark's case, you have to have 2 weapons. Because if you want him to debuff, you may want him to have an elemental weapon of any type of element. And if you want him for damage, Dex Plus version of the current highest happier you can farm. You can farm one in story mode now. What's the character that can use elemental damage? Yeah, he can use Barthélemy weapon for debuffs. Unless you are using them on the same counter. But you never use Barthélemy for boss fights, so you can use just Barthélemy's weapon for debuff, since he adds a little more intelligence. And if you want to use Dark for damage, just grab a Dex Plus version. Another Cloudjan going broke, guys. You are a fan of her? Thiago says, I'm removing my credit card from Google and I'll try playing the game without spending for now on. Let's see how it turns out. Oh man, that's a good idea. If you are thinking about saving, because I understand how this goes. I feel like I told before in my Discord channel and also in some live stream that I got the buyer's remorse when I was spending with gacha. Not with this one, especially Universe. I only spent like 3 times, and also the other times was with the help of the community. But there was some other games that I played that got me some buyer's remorse with gacha. And if you are feeling buyer's remorse, you should try to control yourself by exactly what you're doing. Removing the payment option and trying to focus your mind on not spending anymore. Like me, I could have spent for Genryu because I was missing him and it was interesting that I could use him during my strategies. I was thinking, man, let it be, I have way too many other characters. If I can make a content that helps people, unless I have all the characters, I will always be missing stuff. I cannot help everyone. I noticed that sometimes people give me dislikes or they say that, oh, you're using the same characters again, but these are the characters that I have. So sometimes, if you have the characters that I have, you can copy the strategies one by one. But if you don't, you have to think about the replacements, and there's always replacements in this game, unless you are talking about fast characters. The fast characters, no, they don't have replacements. Unless it's another fast attacker, usually. Most of the time. But I also share different strategies that are not always just about fast attackers. I try. Sometimes, like, I feel like I use it too many fast attackers in Darkest Tower. Yeah. But I also say that you should summon 4 fast attackers every time that they appear. Alex says, I like Darky, but I think the banner is low value. I'm skipping him. Yeah, it has a lower value than general. I agree, Alex. You're not summon anymore because I have 15,000 Jews. You didn't get any of the 3 on the current banner. Sunbaojin, you did 5 multi-pulls. That's how you plan, right? You do 5 multi-pulls in each banner. Some people do that. Ash Williams is here, welcome. I wonder if you get a style who can do will swing on turn 1. Let me think about it. You can. Gustav. Young Gustav can, I think. Yeah, I think like Young Gustav has power charge 3, doesn't he? Let me check this. I feel like he has. That's a different version of Gustav. That's better than his young version from Saga Frontier 2. I feel like he has power charge 3. So he can do Will Swing plus on the start. No, he does not. He does not. But what about UDX Gustav? He does have power charge, doesn't he? He does. But what about Will Swing? How many BP does he cost? No, it costs... No. Doesn't work. It costs 13. He cannot. And what about Grey? There are many versions of Grey in Japan. You only have one so far. I mean, one good. We got The new ears, the original platinum being pretty bad. But you know what's better? Tornado Blade Plus in the future. No, look, even the newest version of Grey only has Power Charge 2. They don't have Power Charge 3. So I don't know who can use Wheel Swing Plus on start. Who else can use this? What about Gustav? Gustav and Gustave are different characters. Oh, no. I don't think anyone can use Wheel Swing Plus. Oh, no! What about Noel? No, Noel only has Power Charge 2 as well, right? The free Noel. No, Pretinha, I didn't... Again, no. Look where she is now. What about Noel? Power Charge 2 as well. No, I don't think anyone can use Wheel Swing Plus on turn 1. Cher, you are lucky, believe in me, I'm a gambler. You're talking that I have better luck. Do you also spin in the game, Capivara? Thiago says, I feel like I've been playing this game wrong. Is it the hair kind of gacha where you don't need to optimal setup to enjoy the content? Yeah, this game is like that. There are many replacements. If you don't have one, you can use another, and that's the best thing about this game. Ash says, what if I had a pet buddy vaccinated him today? Sumbaijin says, I pulled it because you pulled it. Oh man, don't do that. I feel like I'll regret doing that. Why are you farming this event? Just wondering. Because this event here gives the tickets, and we can use the tickets to get the chests, and with the chests we get more platinum tickets. Are you running another event, Wozu? I already farmed the tower event, and I already have all the rings that I need. So that's why I don't need to farm that anymore. Let's run a little of this Ever Summer Festival and open some boxes. How many I can get here? Some. We need 4,000 to get a little more. Let's run a little more and then we open 4 times. This event's the best one to farm right now. Even I'm training the skill for Vagnus. He's not getting many status. I was also training the skill for Sensei. I'll check if it's already maxed. Sometimes I take time to notice. But that's why I'm training this one Wuzel. Salimi01 says, Hi Cher, about the hidden status, do you get HP plus? I never go for all status. No, I can show you what I do, so you guys can see. I always go for the optimal and most important status for every new style I have. Salimi says, Grey can use Wheel Swing. Not on turn 1, there's no Power Surge 3 on any version of Grey. Yeah. But Grey can use Wheel Swing Plus, but not on turn 1. No one can. I got 2 Greys, one of them is the Minstrel Song 1. The Minstrel Song 1 is the original Platinum one, that one is pretty bad. So I'm training this skill for Wagner as I want to get him maxed, especially now that I know that he will be useful in Final Island as well. Alex says, I've only spent 50 USD in Reuniverse since launch, and I never had the need to spend again. I have 220,000 free jewels on the moment. You are a huge player, Alex. I always saw you saying how many gems you had, and you always save your gems. You skip many banners as well, right? Or do you have insane luck? Some people have insane luck, and now I'm still trying to raise Melt skill to level 99. That's how I increase the skills. What I was talking about, the hidden status. Let's go talk about hidden status. LF Rock says, very busy day I see. Oh yeah. Ash, congratulations on getting a puppy. Oh yeah, it's so nice to have one. I have 2 cats here. One is Pretinha, other one is Jelly Beans, or Jujubinha. Oh no, I hate to do this training cave thing. No man, it's okay, I got jealous. How you got jealous? Oh man. I named him Snoopy. Okay, noted. Let's go here and talk about the hidden status and how I use them. Let's go here. Unlock. I didn't make a video about this, man. I did make a video about hidden status, but it's very old. So, like in this case, Liza. Liza only needs agility and STR. And those status are pretty optimal for her. She does not need anything else. She could have some endurance or view if you want her to be better for defenses, but it's hardly needed in any content. So I always go for optimal damage. Liza only needs agility and STR. Joe only needs intelligence. I already give her 2. I always give 1 agility to every style I have. Why? Because sometimes when you are farming, agility can be key to attacking before your enemy. So all styles in the game, I give 1 point for agility. Every one of them. That I use, of course. Those that I don't use, I don't give anything. But in the case of Joe, I give her agility. I don't go for the 2nd point of agility with anyone. Only for those that use it as a base for damage. Like Liza, she needs agility to increase her damage as well. So for now that I don't have many of the level 2 stones, I go for 1 agility to everyone, and then the 2nd point, the 2nd stone, I go for the main attribute of them. In this case, Joe needs more intelligence, Rufus needs more dexterity, you can see it's increased here, only 1 agility like I said, Emilia, 2 dexterity, 1 agility, same thing. Red has 2 for bolt because he needs bolt to do damage. Fuse has 2 dexterity. He also could use intelligence for instant kill options, but it's been a while since I last used Fuse for instant kill. In this case, the instant killers and debuffers will also get a lot more value to getting 2 points for intelligence. But right now I'm saving since I'm not using them for this at this point. Therese has 2 for dexterity, 1 for agility. Boston 1 for both, but I will probably give him 2 on every single one. Boston is useful sometimes, so I will improve him the best I can. He also gets premium styles in the future. Claudia, yeah, Claudia is one of the best instant killers, so I give her 2 intelligences already and 2 dex and 1 agility. I can even give her more agility. The best instant killers like Claudia and Albert, they need even more agility, so it's okay to go for the 2nd agility as well. Barthélemy only 2 intelligence and agility. White Rose has 2 for intelligence because this White Rose is pretty strong. I still don't have her on level 50, but Secret Garden is amazing, so I just want her to do more damage. Mac has 2 for dex, 1 agility. Silver 2 for STR, 1 agility. Valdor has only the first ones for... because I'm not using him so much. I don't go for full because, man, you only get 20 more HP. It's ridiculous. You don't need that. Annie will probably get a plus STR in the future. She's not a fast attacker. I don't feel like I need to increase her STR right now. Madeline already has 2 because she's a fast attacker as well. I increased her for 2 STRs. Mei-Ling, it's only 1 point on everyone. I should increase her intelligence. I use her a lot, but no, not yet. Final Embrace, 2 for STR, 1 for agility. But that's because I play with many styles. Those that don't have the need to play with many styles, they don't need to do that. Oh, Ginny already has 2 for intelligence because I use her for boss fights. I need more intelligence. Doll can use both 2nd... yeah, let me do that with Doll. I'll use my points on Doll. I like her a lot. Although sometimes I'm not using her for current part of the romancing challenge, but I know that she deserves. She deserves. So 2nd point for both. Bucket Hugusav needs a 2nd intelligence, but I don't have any more of the crests now. But in his case, I increase both STR, agility, and intelligence. He's the buffer he needs. Vassalt already has 2 for intelligence. He does not need agility. Cotton is different. I went even with charisma with him. I can even increase his love as well, because it increases his heal, but it's just a small value. But look, for him I also go for Will. He's a tank. The best tanks you have should even increase endurance and Will. Noel is a fast attacker, 2 points on STR and 1 agility. Doll already... no, Doll no. Golden Ball already gave the first 2 status. agility and STR. Polka has 2 intelligence, 1 agility. Ran 2 intelligence. Instead of getting him 2 STRs, I gave him intelligence first because sometimes he fails to perform debuffs. Wagner's is interesting. You also have to increase charm because he heals a lot. So even love if you want. Go for almost all status. He and Mirza are the best ones to invest for all status in the game, because they kinda use all the status. Nala's daughter is on... you don't need anything for Nala's daughter. If you want, you can even increase her endurance and will. It's better. So Paulus, only the first ones. I barely use him. I don't use Roberto. Rockbooking has 2 for intelligence. Mirza. You can increase everything for Mirza if you want. He also debuffs Will, remember? But I still haven't invested on this because I always use him for heal. Katarina has been seeing lower usage. That's why I didn't increase her STR 2 times yet. Aspelos has for 1 agility, 2 STR, 2 intelligence. She's a debuffer, she deserves it. Ruge has 2 for intelligence. Final Emperor 2 for STR. Although he's not a fast attacker, I can still use him in many scenarios. Sophia I don't use anymore. T260G I have to force myself into using. Just because I like the character, but it's not that good anymore. Especially since many blunt attackers. Blue 2 intelligence, 1 agility. That's it. Mayor STR. Mayor STR, Enris, agility and will. Sif already has 2 STRs. Ellen has 2 STRs, 1 agility. Everyone gets agility, you see? Oh, Albert I have 2 STR, 2 agility and 2 intelligence. Yeah, he deserves. Monica 2 dex and 1 agility. Cordelia deserves a new STR, but I don't have anymore. Have to wait. Ricky deserves as well, 2 points. He's not that bad. Ray has 2 intelligence, she's an instant killer as well. Same for Diana, I have to increase this instant kill chance, and she's actually serving me pretty well. Even with a low level, she was instant killing some enemies with easy. I want to get her maxed as well. Thomas, I barely use this guy, but he needs new intelligence. Jen, I have to increase his points. I'm seeing like Jen will be less and less useful around time. Yunzin, oh man, I have to increase Yunzin intelligence, but not agility, she already has too much. Jorg only has the first status. Matriarch the same. Matriarch deserves a new STR. Next week. Galahad already has 2 STR. Dark, I still don't have the second, but I'll do that later. I don't use Selma. I stopped using Azami. Princess Leia, when I start using her, but I will have to use my gold pieces on a platinum style. And I don't want that right now. Aisha has basic stuff. Liz has 2 intelligence since I use her a lot. Many events I use her. I have only 1 intelligence for Mercetin. She's not bad, but the damage is low. Feyon, even Feyon I want to increase twice. I like it. Volcano needs twice as well. I don't use Tatiana. I stopped using Julian since I got the new tanks. Julian is not bad, it's just that I have more fun using the other ones. Power Lady needs Charm. It's been a while, so let's use the Fairy. Only STR and Agility. Beer? I can increase Beer later. Copelia, I barely use her, although I maxed her skill. Taria needs 2 intelligence and 2 agility because she's so slow. Pune has 2 intelligence. Leonid I barely use. I got Miriam. I got this Miriam by making her out of Final Island pieces. I will increase her intelligence twice as well. Nora I don't use. Robin I stop it. Stop it with Kongming. Cat, she doesn't deserve a new intelligence. She misses some debuffs. Sensei has nothing. Oh, sorry Sensei. I really like Sasha, man. I will think about using her for weekly content because she has heal and AoE all the time. So it never fails to attack multiple enemies unless you don't have farm EP and then she uses a normal attack. But I feel like she's way better than some other premium styles. I mean, not premium, but platinum ones. And she's free. Subir didn't have... Oh, it has. STR and agility. He's not that bad, but also not that good. Sierra has intelligence. Victor has intelligence because he's also the buffer. I will increase him again. But I have to even get the status. I didn't. Bunny. Huh? How was the last time I used it, Bunny? Judy I stopped using as well. Zealing, Muse. Muse I hardly use as well. It's not bad, just I have better characters. Khalid is in the back. I find that Sarah is just average altogether. Verpina I don't have the UDX, so I have no reason to use. Never use it, Laura. Besides, I think like one time. Strife, I have to increase Strife status. No. Hawk, I can increase Hawk max him, but I don't want to use my gold pieces on him. I don't have UDX Barbara, so that's why. Black I don't use Nadar, don't use Penelope anymore, don't use Julbei, don't use Grey, I don't have the newest one. Yeah, I don't use Flurry anymore, I never use Primera, don't use Gerard. Black, J-Milk, Kaczynski, Bokwan, Shaw, Flynn, Sephira, Rick, Bai, Hannibal. I don't have the good Hannibal. Terry, Ollie, Galaha. Will! You are here, Will. With your ugly mouth. Roke, Emerald, Reeve. I have to train Reeve better. Just to showcase her. Fulbright. Yeah, stop it. That's are my decisions for hidden status. Thiago says, hey Char, I tested Octopath the other day. Man, there's a Shakespearean English right there. I feel I'll be able to read medieval era English books after playing the game. Oh yeah. So they probably hired some very good company for doing that. Sometimes we have good translation, sometimes we have average translation with just the normal common words. Sometimes we have this type of games, yes. Let's get back to farming a little more. So we can open some boxes. Do you think SS Dark could bring a lot of value in a full evasion team? I don't have SS Meddling that buffs dexterity. This is my only chance to set up an evasion team. Salimi, do you have Vassalt? Vassalt is better than Dark for Matriarch teams, because when you have Matriarch you buff both agility and intelligence as well. So the damage from Vassalt increases, while the damage from Dark it does not, because Matriarch don't buff dexterity. So if you have Vassalt, you can live with just Vassalt. Although having 2 dex debuffers in some specific, very specific situations will allow you to evade faster. But just 1, in my opinion, is good enough. Also, if you don't have the UDX Dark, you can still try to use the free Dark that we got in the past. He's still okay. He may fail in the first hits, but after a while he starts just hitting as well because of the intelligence part for Matriarch buff. You know, you can use the free one if you don't have the UDX. Just max in, get the highest intelligence possible, give you 8 more points of intelligence, and he will start hitting. Do you have any full ring hidden cap? No, I don't, LF Rock. You have on Joe. She's my favorite style. That's why I say that I don't really care too much about the looks of a character. I usually play characters about meta and strategies, because I usually try to make the best out of the characters that I have. I must say that there are some characters that I like more than others, but I usually decide my resources based on the ones that are stronger. Yes, I increase the ones that are stronger. Like, I couldn't give like a full ring for Teacher 60G because I like the character, but I'm not using it. Why? Wozel says Doll is pretty amazing. Yeah, I agree, Wozel. Ancients from Down says, can't wait for a Vampire Lady Madeline Assassin's Tornado Blade. Me too. If they release some of the future banners, they could release Azelus, and then, yeah, if they release Azelus, they have to release the Tornado Blade Plus before time. And that would break a little for us. Leonard says bench material. Taria is the one character that makes Cher broke gems. Yeah, she did. And I end up not using her that much. I thought it would be good for me to showcase her in many strategies, but in the end she's just so slow that many times even Sasha would help me more. Although, yeah, if I can fix her agility, she She's useful. But I was feeling lucky. Man, that was a bad moment for gacha. Salim says, thanks for showing up your units collection. Very informative. I should start grinding on Orive. I have to do that as well. Time to train Red Turnip. Let's wait for his SS tile to arrive and then we will do that. Ken says, I got all the event characters, only take 4 pull. You said that you used 4 pulls and got all the recent ones, you mean Darky? Nice, man. Salim says, nope, I don't have Assault. So if you have Matriarch and Nawal's Daughter, and you feel like you will need a Dex debuff, like I said, you can even use the free version of Darky by inheriting the Dex debuff. You'll be good. Sometimes you may just miss the first or second attack, but then after that, all hits will land. And if they don't land, you can even retreat and try again. So don't worry too much. Scorpio says, share Dragon Quest 8 and 9 will also be great games to stream. The problem with 11, 8 and 11, the problem with 11 is that it's a pretty huge game, but I do have it, I can play it. Like I said, my friend that let me play his PS4 game, his PS4 console, it's here in my house, it's not mine, it's his. He purchased it, the full game for PS5, so I can play with his account. I feel like in one moment we'll be playing that game. It's just that the one that won right now was Fatal Frame 1 and then Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. I also feel like Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne will draw a lot of attention. But I'm totally sure that Dragon Quest 11 is pretty famous. Dragon Quest 8 is an old game, may not draw more attention, but Dragon Quest, even now, some years after release, it still draws attention for people. Salim says, I love your full evasion team setup, it's a very powerful strategy. Yes, it's exactly not mine, since I feel like I knew how you could do that, but many people told me how it would work before I would do that. When Matriarch got released on Japan, it was exactly by the time that I started playing the global version. And then I checked her status, and when I see that she could buff every time, I was, wait, this is kind of broken, right? And then I saw a video on my Discord channel showcasing, but just her, not with Noah's daughter, and I was like, man, we need a Dex debuffer as well, and agility debuffer to make this even better. But then after that, I feel like it was natural, since many content creators would also do the same, because they knew from Japan, since her release was very old. But yeah, especially now we have more options. We have Madeline with Dex debuff. When the time comes and the enemy only has physical attacks, you see a very broken strategy. We don't even need buffs, to be honest. When the time arrives and there's an enemy that only uses physical attacks, we can just place Vasalt, Madeline, and even Dark, but you don't really need Dark. If you decrease the dexterity of your enemy by 3 times in every turn, he would never hit you. You don't even need buffs. You can get 2 attackers in the same setup, and you win easily. The problem is that I feel like the developers know that sometimes we can make broke strategies, so what they do, they give the enemy like multiple types of attacks. Just look on the last boss on Romancing we had. He could attack with Blunt, Pierce, Slash, Sun, Heat, Shadow. Man, it was like 6 different types of attacks, so that kind of makes it harder for us to focus on a single thing, like focusing on Dex, because it also uses spells, so we have to bring an intelligence debuffer, an agility debuffer, and usually spells hurt more than physical damage. Yes. But yeah, thanks, Sally. Matriarchal status buff only for 2 turns, right? No, it's 4 turns. And that's why it's so broke. Joe is cute, waifu. You guys with your waifus. Vasalt will be back. Vasalt, what an interesting name. Yeah, it's a very interesting name. Vicious Assault. Maybe it's a nickname for that. Aisha says, if you stream Nocturne, you should see if they have some high-populated Discord servers so you post your live streaming. Might help get more people to check out your streams and videos. You're right on that. I joined 2 Discord servers. One is called JRPG, and the other one is called Strategy RPG. I feel like I can post on the JRPG Discord my live streams. Yes. There's two things when you live stream. If it is on Twitch, if the people follow the game, they can just choose to follow a specific game, and then every time someone is live streaming the game that they follow, it's easier to get discovered. But in YouTube you don't have that, so you are kind of relying more on your Discord or in the YouTube sending a notification, and you know YouTube is not good for sending notifications. The problem is because people subscribe to way too many channels, and if you skip a live stream, YouTube feels like you will not watch any live stream anymore. So that's why you really need to ring the bell to increase the chances. And if you comment, give likes to the live stream is also better. Also, if you still haven't, please click the like button. It will also increase the chance of you getting a notification in the future. I was thinking a little about doing double live stream, but if I do this, I will have to not become a partner with Twitch, because Twitch don't want you to double live stream. They don't want you to do that. If you are a partner of them, they want total exclusivity for 24 hours. So you have to make the live stream on their channel, nowhere else. And after that, you can even post the VOD version before it's 20 hours. You have to wait 20 hours, 24 hours to release a VOD version of that in YouTube. I don't like this type of thing. They are trying to control you, and that should not happen. But, well, if that increases my discoverability, I will have to just go with that as well. But if I don't become a partner, I can dual live stream, you know? The problem is when you become a partner. When you become a partner and there are ads in your live streams and anything else, then they become like your patron. They make you do stuff for them. Exclusivity, yeah. Let me read the chat. Leonardo J says, I end up picking up silver, but I don't have her style that increases SDR, so she stuck it on 104 site. Yeah. I feel like you should not care too much. If you care too much, you will always think about what you're missing. But guys, remember there is another possibility of getting these limited styles. In Japan, they had when they arrived on the second year of the game, they made a special banner with all year 1 premium styles with 10% chances of dropping in one banner, alongside the second version of Joe. We were probably like 2 months away from that happening, or a little less. Because this 10% drop hates, you may get some good stuff. The people also summon there because there is A and S limited styles as well in that banner. So I suggest everyone saving if they can, and trying on that banner for the second version of Joe. No, sorry. The banner arrives with the second version of Joe, but the only character that you can pity on that special banner is the first version of Joe. Glowwax Media is also awesome for that. Exactly, Capivara. You got her? I didn't want to try my luck there. Salimi says, oh, you can stack debuffs. Good to know. Yes, you can. I already clicked the like button. Thanks. 26 watching and 26 likes. Nice. I feel like probably we already had like 100 people appearing on the live stream, but that's a good rate. A very good rate. Let me see if I already have 4,000 of these tickets. Do you guys want to do something else? We can also make some squads for Hidden Doge or Zwig if you guys want. We can test squads for Spiral Tower as well. What you guys want to do, we'll do. Scorpio says, think we will ever get SS Johan, the original Tornado Blade user. Oh, Johan has Tornado Blade? I don't remember too much. But I feel like, yes, we will get an SS Johan, but Tornado Blade not, because he uses fists in this game. Mokona says I'm too late for the stream. Oh, no worries, bro. At least you are here. Welcome. Doug says, I'm currently running this event with Valdor, so I can run here in Boston for the double lobster action. That is a very good man. I was running in Boston in the start, but I already have him maxed with all of his attacks. So I did train Valdor a lot. I feel like he's maxed for his best attacks already. I'm training now my Vagnus because I want his skill maxed, Rising Flame. That's pretty far from that. Sensei is increasing his melt. The melt is good because of heal. Maybe we'll need that in the future, but very specific. Only if you are using the premium Sensei that we'll get with Final Fantasy Legends banner. I feel like they will buff him. Look how much HP we have with Liza. Do we have 4,000 here already? No, just a little more. Let's fight the giant turtle again. Oh no, man. 30 minutes fight. 35 people watching now. That's insane. Thank you all. What is the first unit in Saga you think of when you heard Justice? Of course it's Red. Red and Kaiser. Hey Sharon, remember give a chance to Noon Massacre from Puppet Combo. Maybe for Halloween season. Huh? Noon Massacre? Can you explain a little better? Seujai says, hey Sharon, so early here. Oh, is it? What's the time zone on you right now? Where are you standing? I don't know. About Galahad. I'm stuck on Summon Banner. Oh, Carlos, you're still trying to get silver? But did you really want us to fight the giant turtle? Correct. In Saga Frontier 2, only way to get Tornado Blade is to play in his scenario. Tornado Blade, you mean the weapon itself or the skill? Saga Frontier 2, I never did everything. I remember that it's too hard to play the game without a guide. One of the best ones as well. Yeah, every Saga game is hard to play without a guide. But I still feel like we should play the first time without a guide to have the feeling of discovery. And after that, it's okay to use a guide. 7 AM, pretty soon. Only cloud I got is summer. Oh well, oh my gosh. And imagine Claudia getting another banner next week. HBO says, I really like Boston. Mine is level 42 and his triple S skill deals a lot of damage. Right now mine is doing like 42,000, but his level is not 50. It's a survival horror game. Oh, Puppet Combo is not the name of the developers. I heard about that. When we get closer to Halloween, we'll play more horror games. But we are playing Fatal Frame weekly. Are you watching the live streams? We can get more people there. Don't forget, we are playing Fatal Frame in the weeks. And it's a very scary game, man. Even being a PS2 game, I still get a lot of scares. We also play the game with special light effects. We play the game like this. On the dark. Yes, I have a flashlight that increases the scary moment. Alex says, are Hidden Dojo enemies always the same or do they change it every week? It's very interesting. The Hidden Dojo enemies, Alex, are based on RNG. They have... I know that because I understand RNG. I am also a coder. Programmer, I don't know if it's the correct word depending on the type of English we are discussing. And what they do is like this. Every enemy that they can generate has a weight. A value. Let's say the weakest enemy, like these skeletons here, they have a they cost 1 point, and they have like many other enemies that cost 1 point. They choose a grid, like say this time it will be a night grid. So we have for night grids you can only put one enemy with 1 point in every single grid for 9 enemies total. So they generate these enemies based on this calculation, so sometimes it even duplicates the enemies, and that's what you fight. Then in another time they will decide upon a different grid. Let's say that this time it's a 2 grid, so only 2 enemies. They can choose enemies that cost like 4 points. So they place 2 enemies that are pretty strong in every point of the grid. Now let's say that they want to use a 4 grid. So they have to use enemies with 2 points. They are a little stronger than the ones that only have 1 point, but not so much. So you face 4 enemies in this hidden dojo. It's very close to what you have in roguelike type of game when they generate runes. They feel like how they weight the base and how they place the enemy. So it's totally random. We cannot predict, but it has a balance based on how much HP each character has. And how strong the enemies are, it's also based on how much HP you have. It's interesting. The highest amount of HP you have will decide the difficulty of your enemy. Crazy, huh? But that's how it happens. That part about HP I knew because of JP source. I feel like it was Ultima or something. They have a table that shows like, oh, if you get 1000 HP, the difficulty increases. If you get to 1.2 thousand HP, the difficulty increases even more, you know? They have a tier there that explains what type of increases you have. Especially if you're running stage number 4, you get even more of an increase. Ken says that's 10 and 13 AM. Nice. Imagine a banner with only Claudius. They could do this type of banner. They do have banners with only characters from a game, like Romancing Saga 3. There was a banner in Japan with only Romancing Saga 3 characters. When they announced it, I don't know, something about Romancing Saga 3. Forgot about that. Seven says I still haven't gotten my boss. No, you still haven't. I got many duplicates of him. Ash says I played Fatal Frame 3 on PS3. Oh, you don't need to mention me on the comment section, Ash. Individual says I love the mechanics of Fatal Frame, but I don't play a lot of horror games. I might play the series. Fatal Frame is amazing. I always wanted to finish, but back in the days, I felt like it was so hard to control, and now that I'm playing then recently, I still feel like it's so hard to control the game. So Jai says, if I'm not on time for your mama stream later, Mana, Legend of Mana, yeah, we'll be playing Legend of Mana probably in around 6 hours from now, or a little less, around that. You're going to get lost again, by the way. The next part of this quest is extremely hard to find without a guide. Why do they do that? Legend of Mana is full of mazes. Skin says no Boston here either, Sojai. Oh man. ScherBR says I agree. I needed a guide in Romancing Saga PS2. I didn't know you are not supposed to grind early in the game because it increases the enemy levels. Yeah, especially when you feel like you are getting spanked by the enemies and then you feel like, no man, let's grind a little. That is what solves the problems in most RPGs. And that's also why sometimes it's so easy to play JRPGs. Remember Suikoden? All Suikoden games are easy. Remember Breath of Fire? I feel like Breath of Fire gets super easy if you grind as well. Especially if you know how to do the side quests or things that increase your status. Especially in Breath of Fire 3. Yeah, if you have the teachers and stuff there, you can make your characters very powerful. Especially in Final Fantasies. In Final Fantasy's grinding is always what solves the problems. There are no bosses that will survive your grinding. Not story bosses, only the super bosses that can still be a threat, but still. We have 4,000, we still don't have. And that's what makes Saga so interesting. Grinding too much is not the answer. Although sometimes when you hit the last part of the battle rank, you can still be good enough to everything. But depending if you have the best equipment, because the battle rank increases, it also asks for maxed equipment, maxed stuff, maxed skills and things like that. So eventually when you hit the last part, my cat is screaming. You have to prepare your squad as well. If you stay too close on the end early of the game and you don't have access to better weapons, you will hit a roadblock. Jojovinha! Jojo! Jo! She's screaming. She's here, she just wants some love. Yeah, I might be sleeping though. Oh no. Capvar, Legend of Holy Mana Matriarch. Legend of Cooking Mana. Salemi says, I played Fatal Frame in PS2 only 3 minutes. I said to myself, sorry, I cannot go on. Too scary, gives me goosebumps. Some people don't like watching, some just don't like playing. Here is the cat that was screaming. Can you see? This is Jujubinha. Or Jelly Beans in English. I feel like she's missing her mother. We call her mother, but it's my wife. After a while, she just starts screaming if you don't give attention. Every cat. Leonard says, I'm hesitating to upgrade Claudia's Heartseeker to Plus. I don't know how good is that skill with her summer style. You should. That skill is good enough. Even when using with her summer style. That means that you also don't know if you get her UGX variant. If you get her UGX variant, you really don't need Heartseeker Plus because her skill number 3 is better. So that is the only thing that can change. What about you guys? If you don't play the game, if you don't have the courage to play the game, you also don't watch someone play. Because, you know, being an horror game or something. Legend of Cat Mama. You guys made very different and funny names. Oh man, we're close to 4,000. Only 2 more times. Oh, Alex, thanks so much, man. Thanks for the Hidden Dojo enemies explanation. Oh man, thanks so much for your donation, man. You always help this channel. I really appreciate all your help, man. Let's see if this notification will appear on the screen. I did some other changes into my configurations and I really wish we could see the notification on the screen, and it only appears on the super chat. But thanks so much for your generosity, man. And that's how it works. Try to notice the next Hidden Dojo. Let's go to the Hidden Dojo here so we see. Let's get the 4,000 pieces before, and we will discuss a little more of Hidden Dojo. But I know how it works because I'm a coder, like I said. I do program in C, Sharp, and Java. I don't like Java too much. I learned a little more of other languages, but the ones that I don't mind are just... I don't mind. I cannot even say that because I didn't finish my course. But C Sharp is the best one. I can do some codes. I don't have the courage to play an horror game, I just love to watch someone playing. Also, let's increase this value here of July's goal. Because it doesn't increase it by itself. That's why it's a problem with this software, man. I don't know, maybe an update will fix this. Also, there's something very fun, guys, that happened. YouTube not YouTube, I feel like Biden, the current president of United States, don't like people making money out of US citizens. So now, every time people watch my stuff and I get paid by ads, I don't know, I still don't know about Super Chat if it's included or not. It probably is. I pay a part for YouTube, like 30%, and now Biden takes more 30. Yes. Every time a US civil person watches my content, I have to pay 30% for impost. This is the name of in English, impost. It's called like that in Brazil. And starts this month. They already decreased it like $60 out of my payment because of that. They said that this could happen, and it just started happening. Tax, yeah, it's called tax, sorry. Yeah, now I have like 30% taxes on every US civil. Crazy, huh? And it's Biden that did that. I don't care if it doesn't appear on the screen, the important thing is your channel keeps growing, bro. Oh man, thanks so much for saying that. I try, sometimes it's not fees, yeah, taxes. It's called taxes because it goes to the government. It doesn't go to YouTube. YouTube takes a bite first for his part of the job, 30%, and then now it comes US and takes 30% more. It's only for US people. You are from Spain, right, Alex? So this doesn't happen with you. And Canada is now thinking about doing the same, but Canada will not bite 30%. Seems like Canada can bite 5 to 10%. Way less than US. Horror games is nice, especially in full moon nights. But the problem with full moon is that, is it full moon where you live? Because it changes. Nothing like having an oatmeal in the morning and watching a stream. Usually I still sleep super tired in Friday nights. It's Friday where you live, Ken? It's still Friday? Thanks, bro. On start of the plans, I was trying to do live streams for horror games every Friday. But the problem is that sometimes we cannot finish a game in a live stream. So waiting a full week to play it again could not be that good. But then when I thought about this plan, I was thinking about playing from start to finish. But some games, you cannot do that. Or just stopping on 4 hours live stream or something like that. But I don't know if in YouTube doing a 4 hours live stream is good. I know in Twitch it's better. That's why many people do that, because of the discovery part. And also raids and all the other stuff. But on YouTube, a 4 hours live stream doesn't make much sense to me. Unless you are finishing a game and you want to rush a little more. I've been playing Tales of Vesperia this morning. Oh, is it Nick? Thanks so much for staying up with us. Tales of Vesperia. I love the Tales series. I played it a lot when I was younger, because you can play it with your friends, especially here on my house. We will play. But right now, it's been a while since the last time I played a Tales game, and I really want to play it again. So now we have 4,000. Let's just go and check some boxes. And then we'll go to the hidden dojo to check. Yeah, I can like attacks. Leonardo says, by the way, why did they close the game? We just passed the first anniversary. What the fuck? I was hyped about that. What game you said? Ah, yeah, I understand what you say, Leonardo. That people were thinking that the game would die on the first anniversary. You were right on that. And no, it will not die. So we passed the first anniversary. We were more safe than a lot of people thought. But the reason is because this game is treated differently. Kawazi-san, Ishitoki Kawazi, this is the name of it. I always forget the full name of it. Kawazu-san is treated like a god by Square Enix. Is Akitoshi Kawazu. He's treated like a god. So they will keep the game running even if they lose money because they love Kawazu. And it's did in order to respect his legacy. The guy is I feel like he's to Square Enix very close to what what's the name of that older guy, but that's from Nintendo. The past CEO from Nintendo, what was his name? Iwata. I feel like Kawazu is very close to what we had with Iwata on Nintendo. They have a lot of respect for the guy. So even if the game's not making much money, they are doing that just to respect his legacy. Saga is his legacy, so they will not close this unless it's just making them lose way too much money. Yes, that's what I think. Well, let's get the boxes. If this was any other game, I would feel like we would have a chance to close the servers, because this is not making much money, guys. I'm pretty sure it's not making. But if it's paying the bills and it's increasing the popularity of the Saga franchise, they will keep it alive, you know? Even if not making more than enough. Where is the boxes? Oh, I have to run this stage, I forgot. Somebody said you were supposed to be turning into a crocodile. Does it happen during the full moon? No, man. Crocodile is it's a creature of the light. It's not a creature of the moon. So maybe a different moon. Carlos says this also happened from Europe users. No, we are safe with Europe. It was only for US citizens. Somebody says, Brigandine is one of my favorite games in PS1 and they released a new game on Switch. Yes, man. Did you play the Switch version, Sumbaldin? I want to play that one. I don't know if it's better than the original. The original was amazing. I did play like 2 of the paths. I didn't play all the... I think it's 7 protagonists or something, right? I didn't play with all protagonists. But I know that I played at least 2 times. What a mess. Taxes are awful. So, Patron was also sending me a message. I was thinking that maybe now it's the best way is to not use YouTube for donations, but then Patron is also saying that, yeah, they will also tax you the same, so doesn't matter. Nix is asking, hey guys, what is the most funny combo name in your universe? I really don't know. There are many possibilities. Many. So probably something that ends with ice cream. There is an attack that has something called ice cream, right? Volcano has it, I think. something ice cream. There are many funny names. People should record and post this. Double Dragon. That's not funny. Sticky Goo Strike Seeker Heat. Yeah, that's a funny. Salim says, yeah, the government in the US can take your money from the bank. Living in Aussie is the best. They can if they know that you are not paying the bills. The taxes. Sure, if you get a bank account from outside of Brazil, taxes will be different. No, because there was something. When I was making content for the channel, I said it was a US citizen. Because I was, well, actually releasing more content for US. And then YouTube was asking me again. They asked me saying, are you sure that you are a US citizen? And I was, so they know probably from IP. They are not idiots. And then I changed it for US before they ask it again. So the bank is not the problem. The problem is to get money out of US citizens. If they are watching our content, you have to pay YouTube. It's not related to the bank you are using. Oh, 30. Not bad, not good. I would have to fake that I live in US because you don't have to pay because only 2 chests. If you are a US citizen making content for US people, you don't have to pay this tax. If I try to fake that I was a US citizen, yeah, I wouldn't have to pay, but then they are not dumb. Didn't get anything good out of this. You know, that's why this farm is, well, not bad, but also not good. A lot of time here just to get like 40 platinum tickets. It's almost the only ways to get platinum tickets as well, so that's okay. We're talking about Hidden Dojo. Yeah, Ziwat is like Steve Jobs in Apple. I felt like that guy was amazing. I didn't get to know him, I'm sure. But he was so respected, and I really enjoy people that are like that, you know for their works and respected. That shows that they leave a mark in the world. When I heard that he died, I was pretty sad on the day. And we have way too many bad people in the world. When we lose someone that's good and has a good influence and stuff, it's a tragedy. So here, look, those enemies are we have 4 enemies here, Alex. So all of them cost 2 points. You'll probably not see this dog with a 9 grid. You may see the dog, but not this color of the dog, because you know there are many variants. Like this green devil is not the same as the brown one. The brown or red one is the weakest version of them. So they appear on a 9 grid. The Impala will never appear on a 9 grid, because it probably takes 2 points. Golden Ball never appeared on a 9 grid. See, this one is not a base version. It's called the Winged Mare. The other one has a different name, Gargoyle. Yes, this one appears here on this 4 grid because it's stronger. So if you have 4 enemies, they are stronger than 9. Sometimes you can finish a 9 grid with the first turn. You cannot do that on a 4 grid. So that's the explanation. He working on Final Fantasy II. Yeah, Kawazu did. Kawazu says, I played the demo. If you like, you can play the demo in a Let's Play. It's very good. Which game you talking? Kawazu is so amazing. Final Fantasy is nothing in comparison to him. He's like John Romero of JRPG. What were we talking about the demo? Oh, Brigandine demo. Oh. Grape Sakaguchi. Sakaguchi is also an incredible mind, but the passage of time did affect him. I feel like he knew how the world worked on the 80s, on the 90s, but when we got to the 2000s, he was not ready. I feel like he's still an incredible mind, but he has to adapt. And sometimes he chooses the bad paths to do that. He lost a lot of relevancy since he left Square Enix. Oh man, thanks so much. Someone just made a donation. It appears here. Dog, thanks, dog. Man, now we can purchase this power supply, bro. It's enough. Thanks so much for doing that. For helping this channel, man. Thanks. I'll use this to purchase the power supply. The power supply that I want to purchase is the one that reduces the electricity bill, and I was... Yeah, thanks so much. You guys will see the final setup pretty soon. I will just now purchase a new case. I don't need to use much money to purchase a new case. It's half the value of the power supply. And we'll start making different videos, you'll see. This camera is also a different one if you haven't seen. I said that in the past live stream I purchased this one. It's 1080s, it says. I'm not entirely sure because this one is a cheap Chinese version of the Logitech string cam. Yeah, it's like 1/4 of the cost, or no, it's 1/5 of the cost. Yeah, we have to be smart when we use money when we don't have many. Thanks so much, Doug. Let me accept here. But I was a huge fan of Sakaguchi because he's the mind behind Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy VI. Although Final Fantasy VI is a work of many people together. Final Fantasy VI was actually written by, I feel like 5 or 6 different writers. They each one wrote different stories and then they also aligned it all together. And that's why Final Fantasy VI is just such a masterpiece. It came from many different minds, so you get more creativity when you have different minds working together. That's what I believe. Because sometimes when you are just locked in your room, in many TV shows they have the writer's room, and usually it's at least 6 people writing the series. And not just that, something very funny. I know it's not related to Saga, but let me explain something because I was also trying to write stuff in the past. I like to create stories. I wanted to create an RPG when I was a kid. You know, who didn't want to create an RPG? Who grew up playing Final Fantasy? I feel like many wanted to create their RPGs. And I started trying to write stuff. I do have something published in the internet still. I feel like in a blog. I don't remember anymore. But then after that I was thinking, man, starting to write for RPGs will not be easy, of course. But let me see what type of job I can do by writing. And then I started doing some research. And there was a TV show that I enjoyed a lot called The Mentalist. I was a huge fan of that show because of the portrait of the original characters. Simon Baker, a very nice actor. And then I saw that on one episode that I loved it. I loved the episode. And then I saw in the end credits the name of the writer. And then I typed the name of the writer and it gave me a Facebook result. And I was like, no, is this really this person? I said, I'll take my chances. Let me ask something to this person. You know that people don't reply to that because they are right to not reply because they don't know you. But this person replied back. And it kind of explained it to me how a writer's room worked and how her job worked in that episode. And it was such an amazing experience because you don't get to know that by YouTube or anything. They don't expose how this works. And she said that she even sent me a manual of the show and how they allow you to write things for a TV show. There's a manual on the behavior of every character, and you can get your story that may not even have anything to do with the show, and then you adapt by using the personalities of the characters from the show. And then after that, it goes to the writer's room and they adapt if they feel like they want to change something or include something to the original main plot of the series. That was an amazing experience to know how it works. So, going back to Final Fantasy VI, I feel like this was exactly what happened. Many writers for many characters, and then someone, I don't know who it was, if it was Sakaguchi, got it all and managed to make it working as a whole. Very nice thing, huh? And that's also, I feel like this also happened with Final Fantasy 13, I don't know. But 13 is a mess for a story. I like it for the gameplay. So if you guys want to talk about something else, tell me. I will return to my farming here so I can read the chat because it's been a while since I last read the chat. Sorry. But who here didn't want to make an RPG when you was a kid? Most people, right? Let me read here. Cotton has pretty. Oh, pretty. Yeah, he can give pretty to the name of the combos. Ashes from now, you're right. Volcano has double scoop, not ice cream. Oh man, that's a bummer. I wish it was something ice cream. Everyone calls me Nick. It's funny. How did it start? You started saying that I should call you Nick. Kavara says Polish nut. Yeah, we can finish with nut. Ash says, I know Double Dragon is not funny but nostalgic. Well, I am technically Nick as well. You are. The Russian guy that I don't know how to say the name as well. Well, I think we think the same, Ken. I think they could use your social security number. Ah, no, yeah, they do ask if you are living on US and you have to give the social number. Yes. Leonardo says chess volley, best event ever. Yeah, but there you get bad luck and don't get anything good. Who's your proxy server from US? Will that solve the problem? I feel like yes, but you know, YouTube is not dumb. Like I said, he asked me if I actually live it in the US because he said he saw my IP, and if I'm using a proxy server, I'm probably not the only one trying to do that. I feel like eventually YouTube can punish me, and I'm afraid of the punishment. We are farming with the wrong setup. Sunbaijin says, must play with all the heroes in Brigandine 1, including Zemeckis, and yes, I have Brigandine on Switch. Zemeckis is the secret one, right? I feel like you had to input a code, if I remember correctly. Yes. And how's about the Switch version? Is it good? Alex says, I'm listening. Golden, not Lolly Ball. The future one? Slime, Golden, Lolly... Oh my gosh. I read this book Range, where it tells you to be a director of everything rather than be a specialist of something. In the book, it mentions Iwata, how he pioneered the Game Boy and become the best seller. It was not just Iwata, there's another guy that worked on the Game Boy, and I forgot his name, but he's the creator of Metroid. And he broke ties with Nintendo. Junpei Yokoi. What is the name of him? Metroid creator. Junpei Yokoi, I think. He is exactly the mind behind Game Boy. Gunpei Yokoi. Yeah, this guy. He's the creative mind behind Game Boy. He created Metroid, and not just Metroid, many other series as well. and he broke ties with Nintendo because of, I don't know, but it's probably Virtual Boy. He was also involved in Virtual Boy. And you know how it was a failure. But Salimi, it's a very good thing to understand how the world works. We need to expand. Some people just think too one-sided. They just think about the same thing, study the same thing the whole life, so they don't really understand many things. And they can be tricked, they can be scammed because they don't try to learn more stuff. In my life, I always try to learn about different stuff. Not that it's the best way to do. Everyone has their own plans and their own ways. But I try to do that because I don't like to feel like I was tricked or scammed or I don't know about something. Like sometimes it's a bad company when watching a movie because I know how some stuff works or how I can predict what is about to happen because of reading so many about it. I spend too much time just reading on the internet, man. Let me read the chat. One step closer to new power supply. Yay! Yes, we are. For those that don't know well, John Romero is responsible for the best running first-person game, Doom. Yeah, I know about that. He's a mage of the code. The elder here says, hey, good morning. Good morning. The AO hero. Ash says, good evening. Iwata is not software engineer. He does not know how electronic works, but he has a vision how the game console should be a success, much like Steve Jobs from Apple. That's because he's like one of those characters that, one of those persons that we were discussing that knows about everything. If you know a little of everything, you can be a director, you can be a producer. You don't need to be the coder. The coder sometimes just needs to know exactly what he needs. A producer and a director has to have a very huge angle and know about the surroundings, how everything works. You know that some directors don't really know, they are not exactly like that. That's the reason why some games don't work, or we have so many delays or things like that, because they don't try to understand the job of their employees. A director has to understand the job of their employees. They don't need to know how to do, but they need to understand the job and how it's done, how much time it takes, and the problems that it may have. A director needs to understand that. If he doesn't, he's not exactly a good director. Although today there is art director, there is music director, there is stunt director, yes. But then what happens is that the full director needs to understand the work of the stunt director, needs to understand the art director work. He does not need to do it better or do it himself, but he needs to understand. Understanding is important. I love watching The Mentalist too. Oh, you did, man. I was such a huge fan of that, but they didn't finish the series in a good way. I always felt so bad about the ending. Yes. Nick says, Nick 2? Yeah, this is Nick 2. I tried some stuff on RPG Maker, but I'm bad with scripts. I did try some stuff with RPG Maker back in the days. Even the PS1 version of RPG Maker. PS1 or no, PS2? Yeah, I think it was the PS2. Yeah. Or was it the PS1? It was a pretty old version of RPG Maker. It was a console. Russian guy, who is the only Russian here? Sorry, don't do proxy then, we still love to have you around, sure. Don't do anything stupid. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't do anything stupid. Junpei Yokoi, Metroid guy, you remember really well. Yes, Mutanik. Yes, thanks. Junpei Yokoi. I watched some interviews with him and read many others. You always learn something when you read interviews with some amazing minds. Another guy that I really like is the creator of the Xenoblade games. I forgot his name now. Tetsuya Takahashi. Because the guy tried so many times. Sometimes it was a failure, commercial failure, but he kept trying, and now look, he is the CEO of a very good and important company to Nintendo. He worked on Breath of the Wild as well, his company at least. He insisted, kept trying, and he eventually did. Xenoblade is an amazing game that many people love. Although Xenosaga and Xenogears may not be perfect things, he was learning, he made mistakes. Now he's a very respectable creator. Question for everyone: what type of music do you usually listen to? For me, it's rock and hip hop. HBO, I listen to many types of songs. I cannot. Sometimes I have to make a playlist, so you guys will see. It has a little of everything. I do like to hear pop songs, but I feel like some electro pop songs. Well, how can I explain? I like heavy beat songs, but I also like the metal songs. It depends on my mood. Usually I listen to calm songs or songs that have electro beat, because that allows me to, I don't know, man, it just makes me feel soft, and that's what I want most of the time. If I am with too much anxiety, sometimes I put a calm song, sometimes I put a heavy metal song. I like heavy metal. I like electronic sounds as well. MDF, they say. Yeah, things like that. I usually listen to calm songs. Right now I was listening to... Let me type in the... I don't know why, but I listen to the song a lot of times. It's Churches. Let me type here. There's a song called Forever or Death Stranding. Yeah, that's the name of the game. They composed this song for the game. I don't know if I typed it right. It's Churches, but with a V instead of a U. And I listen to the song many times in a day, because it's an electro beat and very calm song. And also, I like songs that you move your body when you're listening, and it gives you a good vibe. Positive songs as well. I also like some surf music. Yeah, rock music, but they used to call it surf music just because it has a good vibe as well. Something I don't like about streaming on YouTube is the delay on videos, and this one is... I don't know if I remember to decrease the delay. Yesterday we were streaming with very low delay, like 4 seconds, 5 seconds. I don't know if today is 20 seconds, because it's the standard. You have to change the configuration when you start live streaming, and I feel like I forgot to change it today. But I'm also reading the chat very... with a lot of delay. Ken says electronic, dance, J-pop, and soundtrack. I don't listen too much of J-pop or K-pop because I really didn't get to know the new stuff. But I know that there are some very catchy songs as well. Prefer J-pop, music from Heroes and Might and Magic. You guys listen to game soundtracks? Mokona says I listen to J-pop. The same for Ash. John Carnac was the mage of Doomco, genius programmer. I'm not sure that he's human. There are many legends about him. Sumbajin says yes, need a code to play Zemeckis, and Brigandine on Switch is the good. You should try it, man. I will. Just don't know exactly when, but I will. Quote scene, the think brain behind the anti-life equation and the manipulation of space and time. My gosh, you guys are exaggerating a little. Neoflux says, hi Cher, have you trained Dark Skill 2? And if you so, what stage did you use? Oh, Neoflux, I did train a little of my Darkest Skill, but it was on the Darkest Tower. Yes. So, usually on the 4th turn you can use that. But it's hard to train that skill, you are right. Let's talk about this. You can train it here as well. No, you cannot. You cannot. Yeah, you cannot. You cannot train here. Also, there are many people that try to train skills going on attacks and choosing ScherBR. Or no, any works. Maybe ScherBR, and then you go here and then you use your squad on stage number 21 because there's no price. Your 0 stamina usage. And you get to use your first skill. It's easy to train your Darky here. Where is my Darkest squad? I feel like it's probably on the first ones here. Yeah, like this. In this stage I cannot train my Diana, because Diana needs turn 2. Thorn Prism. I was training Thorn Prism on Darky Tower as well. Ah, only rank 6. You have to guarantee the Darky goes first. I feel like the best way to train is like here. And let's talk about ScherBR training. But instead of using this setup here, let me change. Yeah, let me use this one. Let me train some people that needs turn 1 to train stuff. So Darky. Wagner's I want as well. Let's get Wagner's first. Then, where's Darky? Let me read the chat while I do this. Nick 2 says, hey guys, let's joke about Russia, beers and vodka. No. Big fan of CV2, I love his humor. He's behind the new Facebook that bans everyone. Oculus VR. Oh, you're talking about that guy. Xenogears is definitely one of the top of my RPG list. I love Xenogears and Xenosaga. Everything that Tetsuya Takahashi got involved with. He's very crazy. He makes very crazy stuff. And I like mind-blowing stuff. Where is Darky? Here. Do I have Asia Maxed Hyper Hammer? No, I do. Which other character do I have to train to max? We have Gold Ren Maxed, I don't. Nice, another character that we want to train. We have everything maxed on this version. Elegant Sense, yeah, it's maxed. Madeline. It's hard to train her Racing Thunder attack. Because of how the turn order works. Is Valdor? No. This one is maxed. Niagara Buster is maxed as well. Yeah, see, my Valdor is almost fully maxed already. Kojima game, you should play that one stream one time. One day I'll do. But I was talking about the song. I heard the song before I played the game. Andy's here. Hey, yo, chat. Hey, yo, Andy. Live a Life game. Cool. I played that one already. Try old school J-pop. The city part of... I listened to J-pop when I was a kid. Oh, Pretty's here again. Look. But it's been a while. I do know some anime songs for Bleach. I feel like Bleach soundtrack was one of the best ones. Let me train this skill here. Zanshin. I don't know if I will ever use this, but why would I train? But Shadow Blade. No, I don't want to train that. What else do I need to train? Oh, Pretty, stop scratching me. Do you guys remember something that needs to be trained? Wild Reaper is maxed. Double Crush. No, maxed already. What about the S style of Darky? Oh, no, I already have Darky here. Do I? Oh, I do. First account, accessory farming hard. Second accessory, not too much. HBO says, the only artist I like to listen to songs recently is KSI. His recent album is so good. Never heard about that. I'll check this later. ScherBR, Massatina, Reed, Boston, Valdor, Happy Seafood team. Yeah, a lot of seafood. On the Mal grind for more gold pieces. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alternative between JP for Asons and Global for Red. I also like 2 Globals and 1 JP. I'm starting 3rd Global and it was challenged by someone. My gosh, man, how do you live? I want a true continuation of the Xenogears stories, but Xenoblade is still great stuff. And I feel like they used part of the ideas in both games in order to kind of give a closure to some stuff, but no, it's the good thing is that Xenogears by itself kind of tells the story from start to finish. They said that it was chapter 5 because they wanted to be Star Wars. That's the same thing with Ogre Battle. Ogre Battle starts with chapter 5 or 4, I don't remember. But there was no reason, since the story is totally condensed and then you can just play that one and understand most of it. Xenogears could have some story from the background, some characters that existed for eras, but it's not exactly totally necessary to understand the story. So that's why I say that. What else can I train here? Oh, Miriam. It's the last one. But what I mean is that Xenogears gave me closure. Although it was not exactly the way I wanted, but it gave me closure. The same thing for Saga 3. Also gave me closure. Stone Plus. No, it's maxed. What is not maxed here? Oh no. I don't want to train this now. I can train Noel. Just for reasons. Oh, I can train Autumn Breeze. No, Autumn Breeze is hard to train. Who else is left here? Boston is maxed. Train Selma. I don't like Selma too much. But she does have Stingray, you are right. Let's train her. I just want to make a correction, it's Gunpei Yokoi who is mentioned in the range book, not Iwata. Oh, Gunpei Yokoi! The creator. What about Saga soundtrack? What song do you pick? I don't know the songs by name, that's a problem. I don't listen to game soundtracks too much. The only ones that I ever listened was Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. Yeah. So you just equip your characters with the best things you can, and they will just keep attacking ScherBR. The problem is just you don't get anything from this. You don't get chests, you don't get anything. And sometimes you may not even want to equip them with anything else besides their main weapons, since that's the only thing you need. And it may be too much. Sometimes you may kill the boss before the 5 attacks. Let's see how it goes. Let's use a wrong setup for staff, since that will not kill the enemy. You want to balance the damage. Just want to show you guys how you can train without spending stamina. It's not like stamina is a problem anyway. You, instead of animal stream, we go with rapid stream, so we don't get more damage, but we attack before the boss always. Now you just have to feel to combine your characters and choose the best attacks you want to train. Wagner's is trying to increase Rising Flame. Dark has to increase Stinger. In order to do that, I have to increase Kaleidoscope. Golden Ball has to increase Jelly Girl. And Miriam, it's okay. Same for Selma. So let's run and I'll check the chat again. Salimi battle with 7 heroes, Urpina battle team, and battle of team of Saga Frontier. I like the battle team of any Saga Frontier game, but especially Saga Frontier 1 and... No, any Saga Frontier. Especially the one from Saga Frontier 2. I love it the most. That song's so calm. Wait, Black is Selma, Capybara lore? I don't understand what you said, Ash. I like Mentalist too. Oh, Carlos, obviously you like Mentalist too. Salim says, I can see that it took blood and tears to have that squad like yours, sure. You mean this one? We need Ardent Rhythm and Minueto from Minstrel Song. You guys know the name of the songs, man. You guys impress me. Would be cool if we get Fate Stones from Romancing Saga 1 as SS equip. Makes sense. Special event, maybe? They will release Romancing Saga Minstrel Song again. I saw an interview, and Kawazu was saying that he wants to remake these games for the modern audience. Everyone attacked, I was not paying attention, I'm reading the chat. Minstrel Song is a game I always let the intro reel play before I hit start. That's the case with Chrono Cross with me. Every time I try to play Chrono Cross, I let it run. Rising Flame. Blue Fire Fang. Stinger. Scorch. No, we didn't finish in a single turn. I'll give better equipment to Dan so we can finish in a single turn. Whoa, I still love Xenogears. There's a YouTube video of Xeno gameplay. Never bored watching that. You mean... what Xeno you are talking? You say that you love Xenogears, but you saw a video of Xeno gameplay, but which Xeno? Minstrel Song is probably my favorite soundtrack. Many people talk about Minstrel Song, and I really don't remember any songs since I played just a few. Chrono Cross soundtrack, Dream of the Shore, Near Another World. I could loop forever. Any song, man. I love that. I also love the art direction of Chrono Cross. It was also follow-up in the GameCube game that you use cards. What's the name of that game? My favorite soundtrack is Xana Card from Final Fantasy X. I never finished Final Fantasy X. Let's give the correct weapon for Miriam. Let me give her the weak point stone. Huh? I have to steal from somewhere. Let's steal. Let's change the equipment to become better. So that they can kill the enemies. The enemies, no. Just superior. Assassin's Belt. Let's use it here. Selma don't need heavy equipment. Poor little child. Imagine this little child with a heavy equipment. They'll get more damage by using this. I have to sell my exceeding accessories as well. Miriam's okay, Golden Ball barely matters anyway. This Mail. In her case, I can use the Quicksilvers. And Hero Omelette. Darke. Hydro Letters already use it, so we have to use the low Harriet stuff. Armor Vest. And Magic Shawl. Alongside a Silver Charm. I feel like everyone is equipped correctly. Let's see if they kill in a single turn now. Minstrel Song is probably my favorite soundtrack, says Kent. Many people saying that, man, that should be amazing. I have to check that. Passionate Rhythm is my favorite music from Minstrel Song. Nick says, oh, about good tone music, Termite's theme from Saga the Stage. Oh yeah. Oh, Xenogears in PlayStation. If you play the game, watching the game, just the gameplay, again, it's not that fun. I feel like sometimes I want to watch only the cutscenes, but then you are missing out the NPC talks and everything. Baton Katos, yes. Baton Katos. I don't know how you spell that. But I think it's here again. And that game has a very nice art direction, and I just don't like the characters too much. I don't know. I feel like the second game I don't like the characters. I feel like the first one is actually cool. Baton Kaito's Origins. I don't like the characters too much. They changed the art direction. Ash says, wait, where do you get the Assassin's Belt from? From the current event, man. Are you sleeping? Scorpio says, write an invitation to death is one of the best boss teams. I heard this name before, so it should be good. I heard this exactly name as someone said before. And I didn't take a notice if we managed to kill in a single turn. Let me watch again. Stinger. Squash. Rising Flame. He resists fire damage, should Blue Fire Fang. Stingray. Didn't kill it. We lose some time here by doing this. What we can do is just use a different formation. That increases the damage of at least some of your characters. We have 2 mages. Only by increasing Dark attack, we can already kill it. Maybe let's use Rainbow Rangers. I spent a good chunk of my grinding time yesterday on Darkest Tower trying to get that S+ drop, and I think I only got 1. Don't try to get many, dog. It's barely a difference from the normal drop. I didn't get any of the past event plus version, and I was farming for a while, and I was like, no, let me stop this. I don't want to do this anymore. It barely makes a change. It has a penalty on that accessory. Poison resistance is very situational. We already have a better accessory for poison. We won't be using this accessory only for farming. Yeah. In boss fights, we always prefer to use the Gold Feather Charm instead of just getting 3 more intelligence. I do have 6 Assassin's Belt, yeah I do, but don't try to get it. I feel like I just was lucky. Let's change the formation and go for Rainbow. We go here for Int, Dex, Agility, yeah, it's okay already. Should do the trick. So that's what you do if you want to train some skills that are not working on the current events in the game. You just go here against ScherBR, choose a way to just kill it in 5 attacks, choose the 5 attacks you want to train, but they have to be turn 1 attacks. And then you press repeat till forever. You don't get much with the plus on Assassin's Belt, just some extra resistance. The +3, that's so important. Exactly, Mu, the new. Neo Cosmos says, hey, I joined the stream minutes ago. You talked about the possible upcoming banners. Can you sum up? If so, no, I did it on the right from the start of the live stream, but I can say again, no worries. We are discussing the possibility of the next banner being UDX, Cláudia, and Jinmil. They are pierce damage dealers, and that's a huge possibility that they are coming, based on speculation. Of course, we cannot be sure because developers can just change. But that's a good possibility that they are the next banner, or some global exclusive banner, I don't know. And we'll probably start the next month with Final Fantasy Legends events. That is actually just speculation, we may be wrong, but there are some good hints that this may happen. If it's indeed true, it's good to summon the next banner. UDX, Cláudia, and Jinmil are strong for, well, the foreseeable future. And Pierce is still a type of damage that we lack. We have many Slash, we have many Blunt because of the Gradius banner and everything, and we still lack some Pierce options, I believe. So many people can summon there just fine. Only 2 characters are limited, but they are very good ones. Ash says, then it's difficult but good, kind of difficult to get the accessories. It's just RNG, man. This Battle Against the 7 here is also one of my favorite songs from Universe. This song here that's playing in the background. Ah, you guys talk about the Romancing Saga songs. Let's watch them. I'll go to the shop. I never purchased a song in this game, and we'll discuss the good ones. So Please, in the meanwhile, list the best songs you know. I will take a water and return very fast. Okay, now you go check the sounds. Didn't know there was a free stage to train on. Good to know. Nice, new Flux. Yes, I also don't use this too much, but sometimes it's the best way. If you have a character that's hard to train the current events, do this. You will find some fun here. Let's go to the shop to check the sounds. Thanks for the input, guys. Sorry, cannot tag each one of you. You can tag on the Discord server. If you're still not there, please join us. Pixar Reaper says, at least we're having a continuation of the story on the 25th or 26th, depends on where you are. Yes, I wonder if they bring a new banner with that update as well. We'll have a live stream running when we get the update as well. Sarong is one of my favorite songs. Let's go here, Fargo. I got my Assassin's Belt using shared strategy to stage 3. I think I using instant Q to clear waves from... was fast help to get an... Ah, stage 3! Stage 3 is way better. Way faster as well. Saruin and Shane the final battle. It's Concert Hall, right? Do I get a strike by listening this while we live stream? I don't know. We'll test that. I have 51, man. 51. I can purchase the Romancing Saga 3. Almost all the songs. So please tell me which game first. Saga the stage. Minstrel song from Romancing Saga Minstrel. Minstrel song. This one. This is a Minstrel song. This song is good. Let me increase the volume on my end. Can you guys hear it pretty well? Do you want to increase the volume? Melodies of Good and Evil from Romancing Saga Minstrel song. We'll see if it's here. This one is amazing, I like that. Melodies of Good and Evil. Guys, if I miss some of your comments, please type again. It's just that I will purchase all songs you guys say. Ah, an orchestra. This one is good. I remember this one. Termites from Saga Stage. Haha, this reminds me of Castlevania. Termites from Saga Stage. The termites attack. Ah, this is one of the best boss teams we have in this game. I agree. I'm always hyped when it plays in the background. They played this song in a live stream. They did. Ardent Rhythm in Minueto. Saga Frontier. Let's go for Saga Frontier. Ardent Rhythm. Ardent from Minstrel. This one is Battle Team of Saga Frontier. There are many battle teams here, so I have to purchase all of them. Ah, this one? Is it the second one? This one is good as well, I like it. Let's purchase all battle teams. Battle teams are the most important ones in the game, in my opinion. Battle tree. Usually on mid bosses. I hope I have enough of these items to purchase all songs you guys suggest me. I like this one as well. So Salime said, Ardent Rhythm and Minueto from Minstrel Song. Where is Minstrel Song here? Probably here. Ardent Rhythm. Ardent Rhythm? Where is this Ardent Rhythm? Is it here? Oh, Minstrel Song has a different list. Ardent Rhythm. I feel like we need to make a video just about this, man. Ardent Rhythm. I'm not seeing it. Minueto, you said. I'm not seeing it as well. Let me claim a little more. Saruin Unchained, the final battle. From this one here? Someone saved the Fated Encounter as well. The battle with Shira. Let me clean a little and start from where you guys started saying the names. Battle 5 from Frontier to be added. Some of the songs are not here yet. The singing song from Christmas Holiday. What's the name of that? Minstrel Song from Minstrel I Heard. Melodies of a Good and Evil. Melodies of a Good and Evil. Let me see if we have this one. Oh, we heard that already. Katarine Team from Romancing Saga 3. Let's check that. This song is pretty nice. Better calm. This song is very nice as well. Battle with 7 Heroes. So Romancing Saga 2? Where is it? Maybe Saga the stage? I'm not seeing it. There's this, the return of a 7 here. Is this one? I don't think it's this one. This one didn't seem so good. Carlos is asking, did you play Nanashi no Game ni? No, never heard about that. Termites. It's a very unique game. Please send me a PM about this game, Carlos Alves, so I can remind about that. We'll find out if we get a strike together. We will. We will. Or Pina Battle Team, so that is from... Or Pinça. Saga Frontier. Where did you mean Urpina? But we still don't have Saga Scarlet Grace here. Sunset Town from Romancing Saga 1, your channel all the time. Yes. That's because I never received a strike. That's why I like that. Oh, Romancing Saga Frontier 1. Sunset Town. This one is good. Thiago is back. Oh, Thiago, welcome. Oh, this is an amazing song. I love it. The best songs from Minstrel are not available yet. Suddenly is not available yet. Oh, that's sad. I have some delay here because I was trying stuff. The conflict from Romancing Saga 1. The conflict. The original Romancing Saga 1. Ah, this one is pretty famous inside the game. Battle 5 from Saga Frontier is not available yet. Oh yes, it is. Ah, this is a more heroic song. I want Noble Devils Part 2. Noble Devils is from where, Thiago? Noble Devils. Tell me so I can find... Ah, my pretinha is here, no. You don't have Todd Fiend from Saga Frontier 2, maybe later. Do we already have this week Coliseum music to purchase? I don't know the name of the songs. There is already, it's called Saving Wagner's on Saga the Stage. Oh, let's see. What about the Christmas song? Nah, this one is good. Very good. Podorui. This one is amazing, man. Oh man, there's many from Romancing Saga 3. Which ones are good? What about Podol? Oh, Taco is here. What's up, Taco? Welcome. We are listing some songs of the concert hall here. Choosing the best ones. Please bring the Christmas Podorui music to Apple Music. It's called Podorui. I don't see it here. There's Podol. Is it Podol the same? We'll spend one of the items. Ah, it's not, but this song is also nice. Very nice. Was testing my live stream, thanks for the tip, share. Oh yeah, nice man. Hope you do as well. Found one, Mingus Tout from Saga Frontier 2. I have to purchase some Saga Frontier 2 songs, I love them. Battle Team especially, but let's call it. The names are look like German names. They do. The last one. What's the battle team? I love them all, man. I love this. One of the best soundtracks ever. This one is not that good. I spent one item. Which one is the Which one is the battle team? This one is from the city, I remember. Final trial for Minstrel Song. Let's go. You guys say that there are many good pieces here on Minstrel Song. What's the name? Final trial. Is it here? It's not here. So how many songs do they have for Minstrel Song? It has song in the name. Should be many. Oh, Carlos, send me on PM. Podois Podorui. Oh, yes. There should be an option that lets you keep the song that you pick for hearing on the main stream. Where is this option? I cannot see it. The Christmas song is a special version of Podol. Encounter with the 7 heroes. Encounter with the 7 heroes. So probably from Romancing Saga 2. Encounter with the 7 heroes. If I missed it, some guys, please tell me again. This one is good as well. Save some for Game Boy songs. Oh, no worries, we'll get more. They will give us more as well, I'm sure. It's a game inspired by the Ring movie, but instead of a tape, the curse comes from an RPG they play inside the game. What a strange thing. There should be an option to let you keep. I'll read that. I think it was only released on Japan. Save some. I heard a Kaiser team song on YouTube and it's not available yet. It's not. Emilia's ending resolution. I heard about this version. Resolution. A haunting song. Battle with Kaczynski. Battle with Kaczynski. Let's go for Romancing Saga 2. Flash with Kaczynski. Should be this one, right? Of course. Classic. Ultimate Trial. Ultimate Trial is where? Minstrel Song. Ultimate Trial. Ah, here. If I have Amazon Music, I do. This one is good as well. Feldschach is the battle team. Okay, let's go for Feldschach. Oh. We have two versions of this Feldschach. More. Oh, Feldschach 1. I love this song. I love it, man. That's why I always took my time when fighting enemies on Saga Frontier 2. I love this song. Let's hear the second one. It's also Feldschach. That should be good as well. Ah, this one is amazing too. I need to purchase the whole collection because they are all amazing. This one is Feldschlacht. Feldschlacht. They skip the number 3 and go straight to number 4. Hamauzu. Masashi Hamauzu. How the songs are amazing, man. You know, it's not Tenji Ito, but the guy really knows what he's doing. Coup de Grace not available yet. One of my favorites from Saruin songs. Most of them are there. You go there. Sorry to ask twice. Was a mistake. I'll post about this game on Discord. Also, Christmas version of Podo is in Reuniverse. No! Look what she just did. Ugh. She will scratch my share. Poduri is here. Ah, it's free. It's free. We should do more of those casual listening live stream if we don't get strikes. Especially if we don't get strikes. Christmas Podol is here. Where? The Great Arc Arrangement. No. Alright. She's scratching my legs, man. No! Stop scratching me. Do you love me or do you hate me? Stop there. It's not this one. Yeah, this one comes from Final Fantasy. Ah, this one is good as well. This music's groovy. We need game music strings, why not? We do, but we just should not get a strike. We'll see about that in some days. And like Live a Life OST is the same composer. Kingdom Hearts as well. Oh! Beneath the Banner, still the best song. Where is this Beneath the Banner? Taco? I remember using an app that played SNES and Mega Drive dumped music. It was amazing. Only a few kbps and tons of good music. Especially in the 90s, right? Storage was pricey. Megalomania? Where is Megalomania? Oh, we're talking about the game Megalomania? Love's Hurt. All songs in Saga Frontiers named on German. Black Cat is good spell for scratching shares. ScherBR and shares as well. Black is Selman action. Just want attention, man. She's a cat. Everything on one cat is attention. And food. Any other idea? Suggestions? Because we shall be finishing the live streams. We are already running for 2 hours and a half. I have to do another live stream later down the day for Legend of Mana. So, yeah, if you guys have another suggestion, please tell me. Because we are finishing the live stream in a few. In the meanwhile, let's hear one of my favorite songs ever. No, Feldschlag. Yeah, I love this. Meet the banner is probably on the title screen. Ah, here. Ah. I prefer my Saga Frontier 2 songs. Remind me of Overclocked remix, great remixes as they did. Mysterious Glitter from Mr. Song. Here. Piano. Seems like a good one as well. Claudia team and Barbara team. Claudia. This looks like a song that plays on towns. Barbara. Prelude to Bloodshed. What a name. Oh, it gets better. I don't see Barbara theme here. Maybe from the original Romancing Saga? Or maybe not available yet. Listen to Sorry team off stream and let me know what you think in Discord. I'll remember about that later. Maze Wood. This one is good, man. Very calm. Maze Wood. Is it on Minstrel? Here. Looks like a soundtrack you can listen on CD as well. Especially a Crystal or Snow. Something. Trials of Mana will be a good follow-up for Legend of Mana. Yes, we can play that. Overclocked remix was amazing, Carlos. Saga Frontier walkthrough when? Only when they... I have to get back to Saga Frontier 1 walkthrough, but... Not right now. I will, but not right now. Which character you like more on Trials of Mana? Pirates from Minstrel Song. I saw a Pirates song here. More Pirates. Reminds me also of some Final Fantasy VI songs. Pirates made me laugh, Capivara. Yes, it's orchestratic. Share, Frowns is the victory music. Freud something. My gosh, look on the name of this. Ah, this one is good as well. I like it. I love Hawkeye and Reese. Ah, the characters. Kevin and Charlotte. How many characters do we have in Trials of Mana? So guys, I will be finishing the live stream. We can play more songs later in a new live stream next week on the same time slot. Hope to see you guys there as well. I just want to thank you all for coming up today and staying to this point. I wish you all a good night, a good afternoon, or a good evening, because we don't know where you are, but it's always a pleasure to have you by my side. A new live stream will come in around 5 hours from now for Legend of Mana. If you are still up, I hope to see you there as well. I just want to thank again. We see each other on the next live stream or the next video. Bye. I'll let running a little more here on the backgrounds, but I will remove my webcam. Oh, let me play Wagner's song in the background because it's better. I feel like many people will like this one. Yeah.